If you take too long, will he go back up again?
I've never tried.
Put your foot there. He might fall down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't even notice that.
Okay, go ahead and stick it back on. Throw that up there by you. Hopefully it won't fall down again. He's back in action.
I didn't even notice.
And mine fell off earlier too, so.
now back to Twilight Town.
Yep, back where it all began. Very briefly this time, though.
What I want to know is what happened to Traverse Town.
Plot hole, I guess.
Of course, I guess new worlds appeared in this one that weren't in the last one too, though, right?
Yeah.
So, why Chicken Little out already?
You'll see.
Because Chicken Little's cool.
Because this next battle, a lot of people probably remember in a non-pleasant way because of the 4 berserkers that are in the last wave.
Yes.
And now that I have the explosion ability, Chicken Little's even more overpowered.
Because nobody's
Yeah.
So you smack him out, he pulls him back.
Yep.
Battle's so much easier.
Yeah.
Have you even gotten hit?
Nope.
Oh, there's the hit.
It's a hair faster to use Comet once I've explosioned them twice, as opposed to just keeping it going with Chicken Little.
So did you dismiss him?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I wasn't able to use Comet while Chicken Little was out. Because Chicken Little's limit FPS mode, which is useless for my purposes, takes precedence. Whee!
So showing off again.
Oh, I thought you got stuck on the wall.
Now, if you're in the middle of showing off, you can't trigger a screen transition.
Oh, that's too bad.
So I have to try to minimize my showing off. You might.
Donald's right, you know.
So it's all.
Gorge, I didn't mean that.
Yes. Oh no, Mama! You're right, Chipper. Sora, wait.
Not to cut off Chippendale, but we have a donation from Dave Singleton, who is FF Gamer's
Gamer.
father.
Oh.
I
I didn't know
applaud what
that.
you guys are doing, and am proud of my son David, who is both playing and commentating. FF Gamer 86 rocks. I'd like to see him go blindfolded for as far as he can. He does it here at the house all the time. There's the little secret out. He's been practicing for a little bit. I got in contact with David and asked if he'd like to do anything about it. He said close second would be naming Terra C4L Crew in honor of all of us. But first choice was what Vulagen wanted, and it's going to All Bosses Evermore.
Nice. So what I did at the start was I equipped Follow the Wind, which lets you pull in or nearby orbs, which is going to be useful for Space Paranoids, and then also the Oathkeeper as my secondary one for Valor form, just because the Oathkeeper increases the amount of time you can stay in drive forms, and I need that in order to make it all the way to Space Paranoids without Valor running out here.
So the Tron World's here.
The
in
Tron
Hall
World,
Bastion.
yeah.
That's
I didn't actually see the movie until after playing this game. So, Space Paranoids is just the name of a arcade game or something within the world of Tron.
I remember my dad made me watch Tron when I was like 5 or something. I had no idea what was going on.
So you've seen the original and the sequel?
I have, yeah. I like the original better. More for 80s nostalgia than anything else. Oh, got to say hi and bye to the 10-2 characters there during that cutscene.
We saw enough of them already.
Yeah.
No more.
Yeah.
I think I saw someone just like randomly browsing TV and it was just all on. Like, sure, I'll watch it.
I forget what the 10-2 characters do in this.
They're like treasure hunters, I think.
They're just in a couple cutscenes.
Yeah, you can get a keyblade from them that lets you get experience faster. For I think we're doing a side quest of some
Gull
kind.
Wing.
The Gull Wing keyblade, yeah. Made it.
With much to spare?
Not a whole lot. No, it was pretty tight.
Wasn't it Donald who got you into the Tron world?
Yeah, by messing with the
Yeah.
computer. So having the follow the wind keyblade saves a little, like a to full second on this, but a lot more during the next mini game where you have to collect those cluster spheres. Let's see.
Friends don't let friends keep items.
Sometimes Goofy gets in the way there on my way to getting that drive recovery.
He's like, I'm not letting you have any more items. You have enough.
I always find it kind of weird that for Space Paranoids, first time you come here, you hear the battle theme like 3 times as part of mini games before you actually do any real fighting. Shortcut.
Sora explodes.
Shablooey. Wait, how did you get out?
Cutscene skip.
Okay.
Yeah, I think, why are we going in here again? It's to, it's something about finding out clues about the nobodies and Organization 13 and stuff. I really don't remember this part of the
You have to get
storyline that
access.
well.
Yeah, you found the password. And now you have to
Yeah, because
do
we're
it
trying to
as
get
well.
into Ansem's computer for some reason, but I don't really remember why. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I think they're like trying to find a password to find out more on Handsome and what's going on about the Heartless or something. But even
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of forget the story.
Yep.
I remember Kane.
Yeah. Yeah. higher difficulties. This is pretty hard, just because you have no way to heal, and
I take a lot of damage.
yeah. I mean, I guess if you've been actually fighting and getting more level ups, you'll have more HP by this point. But, so the first part of it, I just had to kill 5 Heartless. Second part is just an auto-scroller. Although if I crash into walls, that slows me down. Crashing into these pillars just kind of stuns you, but it doesn't actually slow you down much. But I'm still gonna do this. There isn't really a speed difference between the two branches there, but the left one has more corners, which gives you more opportunities to get Heartless to crash into them.
If you had any Heartless.
Yeah, they are being rather
They all
scarce.
crashed into the walls.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing you just do that because it's fun.
Yep.
Okay.
To amuse myself. Just like this.
Sora's such a show-off.
So you win by breaking out of the game and get thrown back in jail.
Yep. You win some, you lose some.
And when you lose some, you just break the rules again.
So yeah, so you have to freeze the 3 computer monitors in this puzzle here, but Chicken Little plus Explosion plus the Follow the Wind Keyblade trivializes it quite a bit. The Follow the Wind lets you draw in the cluster orbs faster.
Warning, warning. Danger.
So when the summon levels up, does that mean it can last for longer?
It gives you an extra bar basically on the summon gauge. I really want to hit level 2 before I get to Demix for maximum genie usage. So because I learned Master Form in the last round of cutscene skips, I can safely do drives during battle in this world.
In the entire world?
Well, just until I've done it 4 times.
Hmm.
And I'm not doing it more than 4 times in this world.
Makes sense. Taking advantage of the system that exists.
Yep. But I
Whether
go
that be
back to the Hero's Crest for this next boss because it does more damage.
That's what speedrunning's all about, taking advantage of the features in the game, be they intentional
Be
or
they-
not.
Yep.
The unintentional ones being the more fun to find.
Alright, so
and
this
use.
boss is kind of serious just
Yeah,
because,
it's serious
yeah.
time.
himself a bit too much there. Yes.
What does collecting clusters do here for you?
It lets you paralyze him. That kind of messed up the first phase a bit here. Okay, there we go.
Spin this down, you're gonna finish it.
Alright, so I did mess up the first phase a little bit because the second knock smash was supposed to trigger him spinning around the room and then doing this, but I was playing it really, really cautiously with how many orbs I was picking up, just because I can salvage the first phase really easily, but if I mess up the second phase and don't kill him right when I did, that penalizes me a lot on like the next 4 battles basically because of losing my drive gauge.
Yeah, you wanted to finish it before Genie ran out.
Very, very optimized. Right?
Yep. Yeah, definite shout outs to the Kingdom Hearts speedrun community who's put a lot of time and effort into optimizing this run over the past couple years. You want to explain the buffer or summon thing I'm about to do? Basically, I was able to summon Chicken Little before the menu finished drawing,
Okay,
like
yeah, sorry,
buffering my inputs.
I forgot.
No worries. That Crimson Jazz Heartless is quite a jerk if I don't do this. So yeah, if I had messed up the second half of the hostile program battle, I wouldn't have had enough drive gauges to use Chicken Little here, or in the next battle, or use Genie on Demix.
So it hurts a lot if
Yeah.
you mess that up.
Yeah.
In a marathon situation, it's a lot more problematic because you can't start over.
Nope.
Another example of the minor differences that can exist.
This battle can be a little obnoxious just because if the Hollow Bastion lasers knock the Heartless into the air like they're kind of doing there, then that prevents me from doing Explosion because then the game wants me to jump up and do an air attack instead. Alright, that was a pretty good one.
Those dancers can really be annoying.
Yep, because when they go into kind of dancing mode, they're invincible, and if you touch them at all, they grab you and do a bunch of damage.
See you later, Mr. Chicken. Ooh, are you gonna fight Sephiroth?
One thing at a time.
Ah, we're gonna dance. Battles like this, I don't get it. Why on earth do you die at the end of 40 seconds?
So he's doing Trinity Limit while there's some of those water coins, because all the hits you get on them, they count towards your total hit. You'll do more damage to Demix here.
This is funny. Too bad we can't watch his cutscenes.
This just barely stopped Dance Water Dance again.
Take it does extra damage when Genie's on the end of your Keyblade.
Yeah, when I do the Sonic, because all of Genie's limits are based around the special power attacks that Sora had in Kingdom Hearts 1. The one for Valor Genie is based on Sonic Sword, so you basically are just charging. But the the final attack from Sonic Genie is really, really strong. It did like about like roughly half of a bar of damage.
Wow.
Okay, so when I fight alongside the Final Fantasy characters here, my goal is to kind of let them do most of the work.
Yeah, you cast Magnet, put them all together, and then you can just take them out.
Yep.
Alright, get going.
So we're coming up on the 1,000 Heartless battle then.
Yeah.
Are there any special tactics you use for that?
Sparkle Ray spam, one of the reaction commands you can use. That's the fastest way to kill the 1,000 Heartless.
Okay.
Kind of random though, when you can do it. Like I know BizKid47, one of the top tier players of this game, calls it RNG the fight in his splits. If you're wondering how I was able to beat Demyx without him summoning more water clones, that was just based around staggering him when he was in certain parts of his kind of attack pattern. Because he, if you leave him alone for too long, then he'll summon more water clones once he's down to like roughly half of his health or so. But you just kind of, if you stagger him when you can, basically, then you can skip that. Which is a really, really good idea, just because you only get 10 seconds for 10 water clones, and if you fail, you die.
Yeah.
Why you die from that, I would really be fun to know. One last shadow. There we go. Okay, Tifa, I think you got him. I think you got him, Tifa.
No, she's just celebrating that she got them all. Yeah!
No question, I
Yeah.
That took so long.
Cloud is the most overpowered of all the Final Fantasy characters, too. When he starts going into Omni-Slash mode, it's basically over by that point.
He's overpowered because of that big sword that he shouldn't be able to lift.
His mummy sword. Yeah.
It's got bandages on it. Undead sword.
Just stand around and wait for him to finish.
Yep.
So it always unequips Goofy there, like takes off all his
Yeah,
clothes.
because you think that it's really dark at this point, actually, because you're meant to think that Goofy died or got like critically injured or something by a rock falling on him during the cutscene after Demyx. I'm gonna wait until the run proper is over before getting the rest of the pages, but that one would be a pretty significant detour, so I'm getting that one now.
So it used to be that you fought this battle in critical health.
Yeah.
So you could get more experience.
Because there's an ability called Experience Boost, which if you're in critical health, which is 25% in this game, you get double experience. So if you use that, you can actually get 2 more level ups from the experience from this battle. But it was basically determined that the amount of time you have to spend like getting into critical and then staying there, just because a lot of the Heartless drop HP orbs, isn't worth it as for what you get from the extra levels.
And it's more dangerous too.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, I lost runs to this just because of not being able to hit snags in time. So this is basically just spamming Sparkle Ray and hoping that I'm actually running towards real Heartless and not ones that are still part of the background.
Yeah, because not all the Heartless you see on screen can actually be picked.
Oops, nah. Trying to get snag. Because yeah, you see how they're kind of disappearing when I run towards them? It's because they're not actually respawned yet. It gets really hard to tell sometimes when you're down to like the last quarter or so of the Heartless. This battle would be more exciting if they had more than 2 kinds of Heartless that you had to fight 1,000 of, if you ask me. I mean, I know like some promo movies and stuff for the game actually had behemoths in the background when it's kind of showing the lead up to the 1,000 Heartless.
Do you really fight these Heartless anywhere else either?
Yeah, a couple times. Like they were in the Final Fantasy character battles. Wow, not cool. Yeah, it gets progressively more trolly the lower it goes. I mean, I usually try to get to about over 950 or so before just switching to trying to mop up the rest. There we go. I also don't want to stay too close to the wall edge of the field, just because then the last Heartless may spawn out of bounds, and I have to kind of run around to get it to come out. What's my time at, by the way? Okay, that's actually a new PB for 1,000 Heartless by about a minute.
Keep up the good work.
Yeah.
Let's celebrate that with a donation.
Yeah. Got some cutscenes to go for it.
Rory Extra Life donates $50. Hey guys, good luck with the marathon. Also, absolutely loving being able to see a Kingdom Hearts game at a marathon. It sure has been a while.
Thanks,
also,
Rory.
Good luck to Poexel. Hopefully Stitch doesn't give you a hard time in the end game. Put all $50 towards naming Kate Sith in Final Fantasy VII, Kevin.
A photo and some ice cream.
Riku?
A photo and
You
some ice
think?
cream.
Just this feeling Hey, what if the Heartless...
But Sora, I think.
Okay, so I'm coming to Beast Castle, although I'm not actually going to finish all of my business here. I'm coming here just to get the Rumbling Rose Keyblade, and then I'm going to go do some other stuff that'll make it so that I can beat Zaldin the boss a lot faster and more reliably.
The Rumbling Rose gives you 2 combo finishers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's useful in a bunch of places.
Oops, actually I was supposed to swap Beast out.